Hello guys, welcome back to Plan B TV News. In today's gist, we're going to be discussing issues about Buhari recent tweets and other insecurity issues in the country. Many Nigerians took to online to campaign that President Muhammadu Buhari accounts should be deactivated by Twitters. However, Twitter responded by deleting President Muhammadu Buhari tweet, but the federal government has reacted to social media giant Twitter for removing the president's tweet in which he said that he would treat those who are too young to understand what occurred during the Nigerian civil wars in the language that they will understand. According to the Plan B TV report, that the social media giant which deleted the tweet wrote, "These tweets violated the Twitter rules." Reacting to this, Ministers of Information and Culture Lai Mohammed was dismissive of Twitter's actions and stated that Buhari had every right to express dismay at violence by a banned organization. He said, "Twitter may have its own rules, but it's not the universal rule. If Mr. President is anywhere in the world feel very bad and concerned about a situation, it is free to express such view. Now, we should stop comparing apples and orange. If an organization is proscribed, it is different from any other which is not proscribed."
The mission of Twitter in Nigeria is very, very suspect. As Twitter deleted the violent tweets that Nnamdi Kanu has been sending, has it? The same Twitter, during the NSAS program, that was funding NSAS protesters, was the first to withdraw, to close the account of former president of US, Trump. And you see, when people were burning police stations and killing policemen in Nigeria during NSAS, for Twitter, it was about the right to protest. But when a similar thing happened on the Capitol, it became insurrection. You see, we are not going to be fooled by anybody. We have a country to rule, and we'll do so to the best of our ability. Twitter's mission in Nigeria, citing those two examples, is very suspect. What is the agenda?
Just as it is, Ohaneze Odigbo Youth Councils signed petitions to the UK and US and International Criminal Court (ICC) over President Buhari tweets about the civil war. In a statement signed by the national president of Ohaneze Odigbo, Mazi Oko Onabuike, the group alleged that the president's tweet was another subtle plan for an attack against the Ndigbo. Onabuike said the president via his tweet had prepared the ground for another attack on Ndigbo by security forces. Onabuike added that the president had pushed the Ndigbo to the wall enough for them to react. Part of the petition sent to the foreign government read. In his statement, which he wrote to the international community, he wrote, "We write to alert the international community on another planned attack against the Ndigbo. This is sadly coming few days after Ndigbo held a memorial in honor of over 5 million lives wasted, including children, during the Civil War. We are more concerned that this is coming from the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces and the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari. It is quite sad that while the same Buhari presidency is busy romancing with Boko Haram and other bandits in the north, it has in another stroke threatened massacres of Ndigbo simply for agitating to have their own country. We are therefore alerting the United Nations, the United States of America, International Community Court, ICC, UK, and other international organizations of the looming attack in Igbo land. Mr. President has given the security agencies license to wipe our people out as they can deduce from his recent statement. Already several innocent Igbo youths has been murdered by the security forces under the watch of the Mr. Buhari, under the guise of hunting ESN, yet his government is still looking for more blood. It is thus imperative that we send this save our soul message to the international communities as Buhari hatred for Ndigbo has now reached extremely level. Mr. Buhari's tweet has caused many Nigerians to react, just as President Muhammadu Buhari took to Twitter to say, many of those misbehaving today are too young to be aware of the destructions and loss of life that occurred during the Nigerian Civil War. Those of us in the field for 30 months who went through the war, we treat them in the language they understand. In responding to these tweets, many Nigerians have been campaigning online that President Muhammadu Buhari Twitter should be deleted, just as that of the ex-president of America, Donald Trump, Twitter account was also deleted.
He said, those of us in the fields for 30 months who went through the war, we treat them in the language they understand. We are going to be very hard sooner than later. End of quote. Chief Adebanjo, what's your view on that?
Very unfortunate statement from the president of a democratic country. I was very sad when I heard it. When I was informed, I thought it couldn't be. But I am not surprised. It is those of you who voted for Buhari in 2015 that should be amazed. I warned you then that this man is a dictator. He is born a feudalist, he is trained as a dictator, and he has no he has no respect for the rule of law. My dear, let us all realize the fact that the problem in this country today against unity and peace is President Buhari. He is not on the same place with those of us looking for the unity and peace of this country. Take for instance, all those who voted for him, he stated in that statement that he told the 36 states. Did he tell the 36 states to say that he's going to oppress them? Did he tell the 36 states promising them that there's going to be diversion in the rule of law, in the administration of the country? In the north, the insurgency and the insecurity is so vast. In Kaduna, in Zamfara, in Sokoto, in Katsina is no state. He has not arrested or blindfolded the emir of those places. But I just received a video about 10 minutes ago where he blindfolded a natural ruler in Ogoni, in the natural regalia. Two standards of ruling in this country by the president who said he loves the country. And each time, those who love the country tell me, please, there's a solution to this problem. Do this. He pretends not to listen.
Yeah.
The one he wants to listen to are the youth of the country who are tired of the deceit. That is our problem. So any language you are using, you are just deceiving yourself. And particularly you pressmen, don't allow him to change the narrative. He's talking of the unity he's going to teach them. Can a democratic government president be talking of teaching his subjects who voted him into power that's going to teach them the lesson that he practiced during the war? We are in peace time. What reconciliatory statement has emerged from him? And when I say this man has a private agenda, and the agenda is to wipe out those of us who are not full of this, what is he doing?
The international body also reacted. The former United States ambassador to Nigeria, John Campbell, and a former director with Harvard University Kennedy Schools of Government, Professor Robert, has said it is time for the United States to acknowledge that Nigeria is a failed state. Campbell and Robert said this is the light of many security threats plaguing the countries. These were made known in an article titled "The Giant of Africa is Failing." These were made known in an article titled "The Giant of Africa is Failing," which was published in the May-June editions of Foreign Affairs magazine. Both men stated that every part of Nigeria now faces insecurities which threatens the nation's cooperative existence. The article read in part, Nigerian Worldwide Companion, particularly in the US, should acknowledge that Nigeria is now a failed state. In recognition of the truth, they need to deepen their engagement with the nations and search to carry the present administrations to accountable for its failure, while additionally working with it to supply safety and proper financial system. Campbell and Robeck, noting that the security agents have been unable to cope crime due to sophisticated weapons that the criminals in the countries have not their possessions. They also spoke about Mr. Buhari administrative, stating that the country had moved from being a weak one to a failed one. Underneath the administrations of President Muhammadu Buhari, a number of overlapping safety crises has remodeled Nigeria from a weak state right into a failed one. Buhari authorities have struggled to quell numerous jihadist insurgency, together with the one waged by the militant group Boko Haram. The article read, the dole alleged the federal government seems to have given up in some areas and non-state actors has taken over while quasi-police organizations and militias controlled by state governments have become more common. The author stated that due to kidnapping and other crimes, several schools had been forced to shut down. Alright everyone, this is where we end the program today. Thank you very much for watching this video to the very end. But first of all, I want to appreciate everyone that have been watching my YouTube channel. And if it's your first time of coming across our program, why not pause this video to subscribe to our YouTube? There are a lot of amazing videos that are waiting for you. For those that have been watching my videos and commenting and sharing my videos, I want to use this medium to appreciate you all. Thank you very much. See you on our next video. Until we meet again, stay tuned with Plan B TV. Peace out.
You are welcome to the shine is here. We had to give you the news to tell you what in the south. Put up your lights, put up your comments, share it to your friends, and share to your family. Don't forget to subscribe to get notified. And as you they share your support, now say God bless you too.
Sense on the bed.
Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV. Oh, Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV.